For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. What's poppin', everybody? This is Saber94. Not much going on with the TCG right now for me, so I figured it's a good opportunity to show you guys some battles on Pokemon Showdown. So Sandstorm team, these are going to be the last battles that I'll play with this team for now. And my opponent opened up with Machamp, so we definitely switch. Went for payback though, damn it, predicting my switch, and it just so happened he used a dark type move when I switched on the Chipno here. So this thing is almost useless. I'm surprised it did so much damage when I didn't even, he didn't get the bonus, but it was still enough to kill me. I did get a Psych again, so I softened this thing up, but we kind of lost the Hypno for nothing. Okay, so Gliscor, I'm just going to take this opportunity to just kill this thing. If he doesn't want to switch it, I'll make sure it's dead. Decides to stay in, fine, and we get the kill. So it's 5-5 so far. But he gets the free switch in. He's going to be able to throw something that's going to be effective against Scorpio Bat, probably. So, thinking there, where you're going to throw down. Come on. Losing Hypno, okay, so he finally decided to throw in the Shaman. Okay, so this thing, I can't really hit it, but I doubt it can do much against me. He went for Seed Flare. I thought I'd stay in just to get the Stealth Rocks. He hit me for a lot of damage, the special defense drop. I mean, I can't even bother with Roost right now. So I'm going to throw in the Dragonite. This should be a good switch in. And his hidden power is also, it doesn't look like it's anything that's going to bother Dragonite. So just an opportunity for me to set up with Dragon Dance pretty much if you don't have some kind of answer. Like, I think Shaman does learn Ancient Power, but is there a chance you're running that attack on this dude? Who knows? Either way, I think I would still live nevertheless. Just a weak 60 base attack, even super effective. So I will get that free Dragon Dance. So you better make sure your counter, you make it count, whatever you switch into. So he goes for Metagross. So I guess Bullet Punch, you're going to try and use that as your answer. It's not going to be enough, even with the Choice Band. So I'll go for that Earthquake. Does he really not have anything else he could have switched into the Dragonite? So easily, this thing is dead. And I mean, if that's all he has to counter Dragonite, this is going to be a pretty short battle. If he throws in the Shaman, I'll just use Fire Punch. Anything else that comes in, I mean, if it's not a Steel type, Outrage is going to kill it. So you don't have anything with like a Choice Scarf or like some strong priority, nothing. He's taking his time to think, but that sort of got him. I mean, if you're going to use things like Shaman or other Pokemon that can be setup bait, you better make sure you got some answers. So Kingdra, but just to switch onto the Heatran, you should have went into the Heatran from the start. I mean, I guess, no, I can hit it with Earthquake, but okay, so he scooped. Yeah, I guess he didn't have an answer, whatever. So easy battle for me. Going into the second one. Opens up with Empoleon once again, and not the greatest opening Pokemon for Tyranitar. I can hit this thing with Earthquake, but it's obviously going to have the Focus Sash, and then he's going to be able to hit me with a Stab Water move with the Torrent bonus. I think I do want to stay in though and get that Earthquake. Hopefully he's not faster than me. Empoleon technically is, I think. Am I wrong? I think its base speed is 60 actually, so we should be faster. So he goes for Surf. I do live. It did a lot more than I thought it would though. I mean, I guess even with the special defense boost. Damn, this thing hits heavy. Probably has like 4 special attack, and then the rest into the defenses and HP as a lead, because you don't really outspeed much with Empoleon anyway. Leads usually have a Aqua Jet too. So I did kill the dude, and it didn't look like he had a Focus Sash on. That's pretty weird. And he switches on to Latias. So Chipner should be a decent enough counter to absorb those special attacks, those heavy special attacks. So he went for Thunder Wave. I go for Thunder Wave too. My Thunder Wave is more important because Latias being slow kind of makes it too weak. But Hypno is a slow Pokemon anyway. I'm just going to go for Wish. Just sort of get back into the... just control what's going on and get healthy again. I'll make sure the Hypno lives. And it doesn't look like it's holding... Yeah, it doesn't even have leftover. So the Sandstorm is putting in the work. It's going for that Recover. I'm going to go for Wish. I mean, I could stay in and this thing wouldn't be able to kill me ever. But the problem is that we can't do anything to it either. So I do want to... I would really like to get that Wish on the Tyranitar, but I don't know if we'll be able to. I did get the little bonus there. It'd be good if I did let him get like a few Draco Meteors off me so that the special attack gets weakened. And we get some good hacks here, getting lucky with a critical hit and the special defense drop. So maybe even this dude is going to be able to do it. I go for Wish, but he switched. So I think I'm going to take this chance to paralyze the Heat Fan too. And he just switched onto the Heat Fan just to switch again to the Latias. That's a decent play. I mean, if I switched, it could have been bad for him. I get paralyzed though, so I couldn't get an attack. But I mean, I went for Thunder Wave anyway. So he's paralyzed too. Psychic isn't doing too bad actually, considering Latias' immense special defense, resistant Psychic, and this guy not being that much of a powerhouse attacker. But I'm doing some decent little chunks, you could say. Not chunks, maybe that's a strong word, but a little bit of damage along with the Sandstorm. It sort of adds up. So I think I'm going to stay in. I mean, I'm just going to try and wear you out. And I mean, it's not like this thing is probably going to be effective in many other Pokemon in the team. So just going to keep at it until he makes just a misplay or something. I want to get him to get the Draco Meteor so he gets the special attack drop. And then maybe I can switch it to something more safely. So Thunderbolt gets the damn crit. And Wish. I'm doing this again. Gonna try to remain healthy. Go for that Protect. What are you gonna do? So Draco Meteor again. I mean, at the very least, he's losing PP. Draco Meteor doesn't have a lot of PP in the first place, so if he runs out of that, it could be pretty nice. I mean, he showed me his moves. His Recover, Thunderbolt, Draco Meteor, and Thunder Wave too. Kind of weird setup, but okay. So he goes for the Tyranitar. Damn, that'd be great if I can paralyze this too. It goes for that crunch though. I guess he had enough. So the Chipno is out. But I'll be able to get that free switch in now. And what do we choose? Good question. I mean, I can go for the Tyranitar and hope that I'm faster. But he did enough with the crunch. I was thinking, okay, this thing is probably Choice Banded maybe. So we kind of sacrificed the Tyranitar for nothing. But I mean, he was almost out regardless. Goes into the Gengar. Sort of predicted he was going to switch and went for the Stealth Rock as opposed to going for Earthquake. And now we're probably going to have to switch. I decided to stay in and try and hit this thing with Stone Edge. I do enough damage with the Sandstorm. And if he's holding like a Life Orb, this could be a 2-hit KO. But he gets the fucking critical hit. Damn it. I could have possibly killed him. I mean, it looks like it's holding leftovers. But I was still packing Roost. Maybe we could have done something. So Dragonite might be a decent switch in. I don't know if I want to Dragon Dance. I might. Or do I go for an attack? He goes for Taunt. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. But now I know it's using that too. Well, the only thing that's left to do now is go for Outrage. So he does go for that Shadow Ball. Outrage is going to kill this thing. The thing is, though, is that I'm losing, like, I'm down to... I only have 3 Pokemon left. He still has 4. And Dragonite is pretty much toast as well now. But he goes for the Donphan. I'm surprised he didn't go for like Ice Shard. He went for Rapid Spin instead. I don't think that was a really good idea because it's not like you got anybody that's really going to get hurt by the Stealth Rocks at this point. I mean, I thought he was going to go for that Ice Shard for sure. So now I got the option to switch or just let this thing go. I mean, I think I might want to save the Dragonite because it's going to be faster than a lot of his Pokemon, particularly that Tyranitar probably. So I go into the Swampert. The Donphan isn't going to be able to do that much, the Swampert. I mean, Earthquake Stab is going to sting, but I live and I can kill him back. So I'm guessing he's probably going to want to switch. But everything gets hurt real bad by Waterfall except the Latias. I get the crit though, that's good. I'm pretty sure I can live against this thing and I can finally finish it off with Ice Punch. I mean, if I went for that Ice Punch, it would have been an easy kill regardless. But I mean, Paralyzed Latias, he wasn't going to get an attack on me anywhere. So that thing is out. Now the Heatran comes in. I mean, all of his Pokemon are weak to Swampert. It looks like it was carrying Hidden Power Grass probably, but I knew I was going to live. I mean, you don't always know, but I mean, I'm a defensive Swampert at the end of the day. He doesn't have stab with the grass. So Crunch. I mean, Swampert isn't going to be able to survive this, but I'm trying. I mean, there's only 2 Pokemon left. Is Dragonite going to be enough? I'm going to go for it. And if you want to switch, you better do it. Okay, Earthquake. I couldn't kill the dude. Still going with Crunch. Damn. And I only got 1 Pokemon left. Now, Metagross. We might be able to do this. Bullet Punch. I get the kill. So a fresh Metagross against the hurt Donphan. I think I can do it. I mean, as long as I don't miss, that would really, really suck. So Protect. Meteor Mash. He's trying to get some HP back with leftovers, but it just barely survived. I live, of course. 1 Earthquake, Metagross can take that. And, I mean, I can just kill this thing now. Still trying to go for that Protect. It's kind of annoying. But I think Earthquake is still going to be able to do it. So, here goes. And it's a GG. Very good. Alright, and then for the last battle, Infernape, Tyranitar, I'm gonna switch, of course. But switch on what? I do go for that Hypno, and he goes for that close combat. The problem is this thing has U-turn too, so I'm probably still gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna go for that Protect. Oh, God, man. You went for that Stealth Rock. So I'm giving this guy all sorts of free shit right now. And Fire Blast. Looks like it's not carrying U-turn. I thought he was going to do that for sure. When I realized too late. Okay, so I'm going for that Psychic. I'll let this thing get a lot of value. He get that Stealth Rock. He hurt Hypno real bad. And he gets the free switching too. Damn it. I mean, I went for that Protect thinking that, okay, this thing is going to do U-turn or some shit. Okay, Tyranitar, yeah, we're not going to see the light of day. So it goes for that Dragon Dance. Baited me perfectly there. So you get that free boost. Lumberry is out. So I gotta throw something to pressure this thing now. I think Gliscor should still be a decent answer. He goes for Crunch. It doesn't do that much at all, which makes me think this thing is maybe Jolly or something. But I mean, it doesn't have an attack boosting item. He had the Lumberry on. So, goes for Crunch again. I'm going to be going for Roost, of course. And I can choose to finish off the dude. And that's what we're going to do. So Tyranitar is out of the way. I mean, Scorpio Bat took in a lot of damage, but we did the job. I guess he really didn't want to switch the dude out after he got the Dragon Dance. So another Latias comes out. I'm gonna let the Gliscor die because I don't really have any other better safe switch in that's gonna be free now that Hypno is out. So fresh Latias against Metagross might be good. Ruby, I can do Ice Punch, but I'm gonna go for Tyranitar and then hope this thing can't do that much to me. A Crunch is out. He does have Surf, that didn't do much. Okay, perfect. So we get rid of it with Crunch easy. Very good. So that's another threat out of the way. I have the advantage on him in Pokemon. And now it's Gengar. Gengar coming out. He didn't miss the Focus Blast. Lucky motherfucker. And Tyranitar is out. So who do we throw in now? I guess Dragonite should work. And I think I'm just going to go for that Outrage. Not even going to bother with D-Dance. So Gengar is out too. 2 Pokemon left. Better throw in something faster than Dragonite. Zapdos. Okay, I guess that works. But Zapdos, depending on its head power, Swampert might be the perfect counter. So I'm going to go for it and hope for the best. He does switch though, so Ice Punch, that really sucked. Damn. That leads me to believe though that thing isn't carrying Hidden Power Grass. And it went for that explosion I protected, and that's pretty much a GG now. Yeah, GG buddy. So Hidden Power, that did a lot actually, but I still don't think it was Hidden Power Grass. His thing might be Spect or something. And I mean, just Ice Punch, the thing is dead. That's a GG. A waterfall, I suppose. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battles. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a